So today we will discuss about this term that is called as the entropy. Okay, as we have seen in the last lecture about the energy and spontaneity, that is spontaneous nature, that the spontaneous process, it does not depends on the nature of the process. Either it is a endothermic process or it is a exothermic process. So it is based on the nature or the entropy that is possessed by the particular system. Okay, so we'll consider the different process. Okay, consider a process. Okay, solid state water molecule in ice are arranged in a definite order. Okay, so we'll consider the process, or we'll consider ice. Okay, ice when it is in a solid state, ice when it is in solid state can be converted into water if heat is supplied. Okay, if heat is supplied, it will convert. If heat is supplied, it will convert into water. Okay, and the phase of water is what? Liquid. Already we have seen such examples. Okay, when water is heated, okay, when heat is supplied, when heat is supplied. So yes, so what we are discussing, ice is solid state. When heat is supplied, it will convert into water. Water is in liquid state. Once again, if the heat is supplied, once again the heat is supplied, it will water will convert to gas form, or it will convert into vapor form. Okay, vapor form में अभी steam form में क्या हो जाएगा? Convert हो जाएगा. So the phase is a gaseous phase. Already we have seen this. Okay, so actually, what is happening inside the molecules? Okay, that nature we know. Molecular forces के बारे में भी हमें पता है. Okay, so if we draw the structure, okay, if we draw the structure, the molecules in case of ice will be arranged like this. Okay, they are closely packed with each other. Why they are closely packed with each other? Because it will form a crystal structure, and in crystal structure what happens? They form a closely packed structure like this. Okay, but when heat is supplied, what will happen? The molecules, okay, the molecules of this water will now distribute. Okay, they will distribute like this. Okay, randomly they will distribute. Some spacing has increased. Okay, you can observe here in case of solid, in case of liquid. Okay, this is the structure of the molecules. What will happen in case of gaseous state? Randomly एक यहाँ पे होगा, एक यहाँ पे होगा, एक कहीं तो भी यहाँ पे होगा. So this you can observe all these three conditions. What is happening to the molecules in case of ice? When water is in a solid state, when water is in a solid state, the intermolecular forces are very high. That's why the molecules will be very closely packed. Okay, they will be closely packed. They will be arranged in an ordered manner. They will arranged in a ordered manner. Or ordered manner में arrange आप देख सकते हो horizontally and vertically. Okay, but as heat is supplied, some the molecules will now randomly move. Okay, for a water, so we can say that right now it is a disordered state. Okay, it is what? A disordered state. Once again, if the heat is supplied, when it convert into gaseous form, molecules will randomly split into the all directions, and we can say that these are highly disordered states. So now we will define this. What these ice is? What is a ordered state? Okay, so ice is highly ordered state. It is ordered state. Arrangement is ordered state. Okay, in case of water, okay, H2O in a liquid, it is disordered state. Okay, H2O, that is water. In case of liquid, it is disordered state. Disordered. Okay, disordered state. Okay, then in case of H2O in a gaseous, okay, is highly disordered state. Okay, H2O in a gaseous state, it is highly disordered state. Highly disordered ordered state. So what you are observing, the nature, okay, of solid when it is in ordered state. In case of water, it is in a disordered state. But in case of vapors, okay, in case of gaseous form, the water is highly disordered state. Okay, so based on this, what is happening? The molecules are, okay, the molecules are splitting, okay, they are moving in all the directions. So during the melting of ice or the vaporization of liquid water, the disordered or the randomness is increases. Okay, so what is happening, the randomness is increasing. Okay, so if we are moving in the right direction, आप देख सकते हो, when we are moving from solid to liquid, solid to liquid, what is happening about the randomness, randomness is going to increase, randomness यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, increase हो रहा है when the substance is changing its phase from solid to liquid. Okay, solid to liquid जब phase change होता है तब क्या हो रहा है, randomness increase हो रहा है, क्या हो रहा है, randomness in a system is increases, and this randomness in system is increases due to what, this movement of the particles. Okay, this movement of the particles which were initially in case of ice state, they were orderly arranged properly, they were arranged, but in case of water, H2O, in case of liquid state, it is what, disordered state. Okay, yeah, you can have a look at this, the randomness will increase, randomness will increase, and this randomness, okay, this randomness in the system is uh, measured with the help of, called as the entropy, that is called as the entropy. So how we can define the entropy, the randomness or the disorder or randomness, okay, that is measured with the help of the entropy. So randomness in the system, randomness or disorderness, disorderness in a system, okay, in a system, it is measured with the help of this word that is called as the entropy. What we can say then, more randomness means more entropy. And how, why this randomness is increases, you can ऑब्जर्व दिस केस. ओके, क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे, मॉलिक्यूल्स क्या हो रहा है, ड्यू टू सपोज सप्लाइड हीट, बिकॉज ड्यू टू एडिशन ऑफ हीट, हीट जैसे हम लोग यहाँ पे ऐड कर रहे हैं, मॉलिक्यूल्स क्या क्या हो रहे हैं, दे आर वाइब्रेटिंग विथ सम एनर्जी एंड दे आर स्प्लिटिंग. ओके, दे आर स्प्लिटिंग, एंड दैट्स द रीजन दैट द फेज इज चेंजिंग फ्रॉम सॉलिड टू लिक्विड. बराबर है, आप एक में से इंटरमोलिकुलर ये जो केमिस्ट्री है, आप यू कैन कोरिलेट, ओके, कोरिलेट कर सकते हो. सो व्हाट यू आर ऑब्जर्विंग, द सॉलिड particles, the molecules which were in a solid, they will now distribute. Okay, they will now distribute because of the, which factor, because of supply some amount of heat. हीट ऐड करने के कारण क्या हो रहा है, उसमें रैंडमनेस इंक्रीज हो रहा है. समझ में आ रहा है, क्वेश्चन आपके दिमाग में आ सकता है कि ये सर रैंडमनेस इंक्रीज आप बोल रहे हो, ये कहां से इंक्रीज हो रहा है, तो दिस इज इंक्रीजिंग बिकॉज ऑफ सप्लाई ऑफ हीट, because we are adding heat to this ice. Okay, and that's why it will convert into liquid phase. Once again, if we will add heat, randomness, once again it will increase, once again the entropy will increase. Okay, disorderness will increase. So when heat is supplied to a water and this water is converted into vapor form, the randomness is increases, this randomness is increases because of addition of heat, and this due to increase in the randomness, there is a increase in the entropy of the system. So I hope that you have got the idea about what is the meaning of entropy. Entropy, it is related with the randomness or disorderness in a system, and this randomness or disorderness in a system is increase or decrease only because of this factor, either heat supplied or either heat rejected. heat supply करते हैं हम लोग सिस्टम में, या सिस्टम से हीट बाहर निकालते हैं, तभी क्या होता है, रैंडमनेस वैरी होता है, either it will increase or either it will decrease. So this entropy, it is denoted by capital letter, so it is denoted by, it is denoted by capital S. Okay, capital S से उसको denote करते हैं. So greater the disorder of a system, larger is the entropy. Just now what I said, okay, जितना ज्यादा randomness होगा, जितना ज्यादा disorderness होगा, ये आप देख सकते हो यहाँ पे, it is very highly disordered state. Water in case of gaseous state, it is highly disordered state. Why it is highly disordered state? Because आप देख सकते हो यहाँ पे molecules, they are randomly arranged. And why these molecules are randomly arranged? Because of addition of heat. Because of addition of heat, they are splitting away from each other. Okay, and due to which they exist in a gaseous state. Okay, so these all things are correlated with each other. So in this way, we can understand the randomness in a system, how it can be increased. So in both the process, so in both the process, that is when solid is changing into liquid and liquid is changing into gaseous, in both the process, what is happening, the it passes from solid to liquid state and it is converting from liquid to gaseous state. So in both the process entropy changes. Okay, दोनों प्रोसेस में देखो आप क्या हो रहा है, रैंडमनेस बढ़ ही रहा है दोनों प्रोसेस में. when the substance is changing from solid to liquid, जब substance solid to liquid जब change हो रहा है, still the randomness is increased. Once again when the substance is changing from liquid to gaseous state, okay, still the randomness is also increased, randomness बढ़ ही रहा है यहाँ पे. So we can say that in both the process the entropy change. Okay, now we will define what is the meaning of entropy change. So in both the process, that is conversion of solid to liquid and from liquid to gaseous state, in both the process the change in entropy, okay, delta S will be what now? S is entropy. Okay, entropy which is denoted by capital letter S. Now what will be the delta S? Delta S will be the change in entropy. Delta S will be what? It is a change in entropy. Change in entropy of the system. Change in entropy of the system. And in both the cases change in entropy of the system with how it will be, वो greater than 0 रहेगी या less than 0 रहेगी. So we have written already that it is increasing, that's why delta S will be greater than 0. Okay, delta S will be greater than 0. So we'll take the example, that is a dissolution of a solid, so I2, that is iodine in water. Okay, so we'll take some examples and through these examples we'll try to understand what actually is the meaning of entropy change. Okay, and how the entropy is changing. Yes. So consider the very first example, that is a dissolution of, first example, dissolution. It is a dissolution of solid, so solid iodine I2 in water. Okay, in water. So in this we will write the reaction I2, that is iodine in its solid state when it is dissolved, okay, in a water, okay, in aqueous solution it will form I2, okay, aqueous solution form हो जाएगा. And here the value of delta S is a positive. Okay, the value of delta S, what is the delta S? Change in entropy is positive in this reaction. Okay, change in entropy is positive in this case. So what is happening in case of solid iodine, it is in ordered state. It is in what? Ordered state. Okay, वो properly ordered state में है. But when it is dissolved, okay, when it is dissolved in water, okay, it will become a disordered state. Okay, it will change into a disordered state. Okay, आप देख सकते हो कौन सा सब फेज है यहाँ पे, सॉलिड फेज है. सॉलिड फेज, this solid substance iodine is dissolving in water. Water में dissolve होने के बाद aqueous solution form कर रहा है. Okay, and it is changing its state. Initially it was ordered state, properly arranged, because it was in solid state. But जैसे इसको dissolve किया गया water में and it converted, okay, it randomness has increased, and due to randomness the disorderness has increased. That's why we have written here disordered state. Okay, so disorder is increased, and due to which we will say that the entropy of the system is going to increase. Entropy of the system क्या हो रहा है? That delta S is what? Increase. That is positive sign. We'll take the next example, that dissociation of H2 molecule. Okay, so when solid iodine dissolves in water, I2 molecule move randomly. Okay, molecule move होते हैं randomly, thus disordered, and hence entropy of the system increases, or delta S is positive for a dissolution process. Okay, so what we have seen that delta S, okay, is a positive for what? Dissolution process. Now we'll see the second process. The second process is a dissociation process. Okay, dissociation of H2 molecules. So dissociation of H2 molecule, dissociation of H2 molecule into atoms. H2 molecule into atom. Okay, dissociation of, so here it is a dissociation. dissociation of H2 molecule, that is H2, in a gaseous state, it gets dissociate. Okay, it gets dissociate into twice H. Okay, in a gaseous state, and during this the delta S is also positive. Okay, during this the delta S change in entropy is positive. Change in entropy is positive. So what has happened here? 1 mole of H2 molecule, 1 mole of H2 molecule get dissociate into two atoms of hydrogen. Two atoms of hydrogen. Okay. So for this dissociation, for this 1 mole of H2 gas is converted into the two hydrogen atoms. So larger disorder is associated with a separated hydrogen atom than with H2 molecule. So what we can understood, that disorder and hence entropy is increases. Okay, entropy increase हो रही है for this particular case. So we have considered this two reaction. Okay. Now we will understand what is the meaning of a quantitative definition of entropy. What is the quantitative definition of entropy? Okay. So just now a theoretical definition of entropy we have studied. Okay. That what is that? Entropy, it is a randomness into the system. More the randomness, more the entropy. Less the randomness, less the entropy. More the disorderness, more will be the entropy. Less the disorderness into the system, less will be the entropy. So this is what the theoretical concept just now we have learned. Okay, so now we'll see what is the mathematical expression. Okay, how it is represented, how the quantitative definition of entropy, okay, how its equation is written, quantitative definition of entropy, that we'll see. Quantitative definition, quantitative quantitative definition. This quantitative definition itself, it means उसका meaning ये होता है कि what is the equation, okay, what is the quantity, okay, what is the equation, so how to define with mathematical expression. Quantitative definition of entropy, quantitative definition of entropy. And now this entropy, okay, entropy, that is indicated by capital yes. Entropy is a measure of a molecular disorder. Okay, it is what? Molecular disorder. Just now we have seen with the help of examples, solid state, liquid state, and what gaseous state. Okay, so there is what? Molecular randomness, molecular disorderness has increased. Okay, so entropy is a measure of molecular disorder or randomness. As entropy change, a system is equals to amount of heat transferred. Okay, so an entropy change. So now we'll define an entropy change, that is delta S. Delta S will be equals to the amount of heat transferred. Okay, the amount of heat transferred, that is Q, suppose reversible. Okay, Q reversible, amount of heat transferred to it. Okay, system में जो भी amount of heat transfer हो रही है in a reversible manner, divided by the temperature in Kelvin, divided by the temperature. T is for the temperature, that is in terms of Kelvin, at which the transfer takes place. So the change in entropy, okay, the change in entropy, okay, we wanted quantitative definition, okay, the quantitative, the formula. The change in entropy is defined as Q reversible, okay, amount of heat which is transferred, okay, to the system, divided by at what temperature it is transferred, at what temperature it is transferred. So we know that the temperature, okay, T is for the temperature, Q is the amount of heat. The heat, what is the unit of this now? Okay, what is the unit of this delta S, change in entropy? Okay, so Q, what is the unit of Q? Amount of heat. Amount of heat is in terms of joules. किस में इंडिकेट करते हैं हम लोग? जूल्स में इंडिकेट करते हैं. टेम्परेचर को किस में इंडिकेट करते हैं? केल्विन में इंडिकेट करते हैं. So those who are not understanding, so T is what? Temperature, and Q reversible is what? Amount of heat. Okay, it is the amount of heat. It is amount of heat which is added reversibly, okay, into the system. Okay, so amount of heat is unit is joule, and temperature unit is Kelvin. So in this way, we have got one equation, that is change in entropy is expressed in terms of joules per Kelvin. So entropy or its change is a state function. Okay, what is that? it is a state function. Okay, it is a state function. What is the meaning of state function? We have already studied. Okay, so it will show some properties, okay, at particular location. So entropy or its change is a state function and depends on initial and the final state of the system. So whenever we are calling anything, any quantity which is a state function, which will have some initial position, okay, initial quantity, and which will have a final position and final quantity. So it is purely based on initial and final condition only. It is not depends on the path, how this path is going. Okay, so that's why this entropy, it state function which depends on initial and the final state. It depends on initial and the final state of the system, and not on a path, okay, connecting two states. So we'll consider these. When heat is added to a system, the molecular motion increases. Okay, तो क्या होता है जब भी हम लोग heat add करते हैं? Okay, so whenever we add heat, whenever we add heat, okay, whenever we add heat into the system, the molecular motion increases. So whenever we are adding heat into system, so just now we have seen with the help of example, अभी एक हम लोगों ने example देखा. So when we add heat into the system, what happens? Its randomness is increased. Its randomness is increased, okay, and due to which the entropy is going to entropy भी क्या होता है? Increase होती है. So when heat is added to a system, the molecular motion increases, and this will increase of their kinetic energy increase होगी, and उस kinetic energy increase होने के कारण क्या हो रहा है? Molecule will move randomly, okay, move randomly, and this result in increased molecular disorder, and thus entropy of the system will increase. So what we can say that is change in entropy. Okay, looking at this equation, quantitative definition, delta S, how we can say that delta S will be directly proportional with Q reversible. Okay, now what is this Q reversible? Q is what? Amount of heat. जो amount of heat जो हम लोग add कर रहे हैं, amount of heat into the system, okay, into the supposed system. So if we are adding some amount of heat, okay, Q क्या हो जाएगा? Increase हो जाएगा. जब ये Q increase हो जाएगा तो delta S क्या हो जाएगा? Increase हो जाएगा. So what you can say that change in entropy is directly proportional to Q reversible. That is amount of heat which is added reversibly into the system. समझ में आया? So when heat is added into the system, okay, so change in entropy, यहाँ पे मैं लिखता हूँ, यहाँ पे change in entropy is also increased. Change in entropy, that is delta S, will also increase. Okay, will also increase. So addition of heat, okay, or increase of heat will increase the change in entropy of the system. Second case, we'll see if effectiveness of the addition of heat to increase the randomness depends on a temperature. Okay, if a certain amount of heat is added to a system at a higher temperature, okay, then the disorder cause is lesser than, okay, so what is that? Look at here the relation between change in entropy and the temperature. What will happen right now if अमाउंट ऑफ हीट इज कांस्टेंट? अगर मान लो क्यू जो अमाउंट ऑफ हीट यहाँ पे जो हम लोग ऐड कर रहे हैं सिस्टम में, अगर ये कांस्टेंट है, ओके, बट अगर ये कांस्टेंट है और टेम्परेचर ज्यादा है, ओके, टेम्परेचर ज्यादा है, एट व्हाट? हायर टेम्परेचर, ओके, हायर टेम्परेचर द अमाउंट सम अमाउंट ऑफ हीट इज एडेड, सो व्हाट विल हैपन? ज्यादा टेम्परेचर की वैल्यू ज्यादा है तो डेल्टा एस विल व्हाट? डिक्रीज. बराबर है? चेंज इन एंट्रोपी विल डिक्रीज. बट if same amount of heat is added, okay, if same amount of, that is Q reversible, same amount of कोई भी एक amount ले लो, okay, suppose 50 joule amount of energy अगर यहाँ पे add कर रहे हैं, okay, but it is added at higher temperature, okay, बहुत ज्यादा temperature में add कर रहे हैं, तो ये देखो डिनोमिनेटर में ज्यादा वैल्यू हो जाएगी तो डेल्टा एस क्या आएगा? कम आएगा. समझ में आया ना? इन दिस वे, ओके, डिनोमिनेटर में वैल्यू कम आएगी तो क्या हो जाएगा? डेल्टा एस क्या होगा? ज्यादा आएगा. So in this way, what we can say that the change in entropy, okay, change in entropy, how it is related with the temperature? It is having inverse relation. It is having inverse relation for a constant Q value. Okay, so how we will write it? कैसे लिखेंगे हम लोग? That is change in entropy is inversely proportional. It is inversely proportional with the temperature, okay, constant at constant Q reversible, at constant heat supply, okay, at constant heat supply. So if the value of T will increase, then delta S will decrease. If the value of temperature will decrease, the delta S will increase. This is what the property called as inverse relation. Inverse relation at a constant amount of heat supplied. समझ में आया सब लोगों को? So if we are adding some amount of heat into the system, okay, and at what temperature we are adding, अगर बहुत ज्यादा टेम्परेचर में अगर हम लोग हीट ऐड कर रहे हैं, तो ज्यादा टेम्परेचर में ऐड हीट कर रहे हैं तो क्या होगा, डेल्टा एस क्या हो जाएगा, कम होगा, बराबर है. इफ वी आर एडिंग सेम अमाउंट ऑफ हीट इन वेरी लेस अमाउंट ऑफ टेम्परेचर, बहुत ही कम टेम्परेचर पे, तो देखो यहाँ पे लोअर वैल्यू हो जाएगी, तो ये जो फैक्टर है कितना आएगा, ज्यादा आएगा. एंड ज्यादा आएगा मीन्स व्हाट, डेल्टा एस विल व्हाट, increase. Okay, so these are the two factors that we have understood with the help of this equation. Okay, समझ में आप लोगों को that how this change in entropy, how this change in entropy will vary with respect to this Q and amount of temperature, at what temperature this amount of heat is added. Okay, so दोनों भी change, दोनों भी thing क्या है, दोनों भी these two cases are very important to understand what is the change in entropy. Change in entropy जो भी होने वाला है वो दोनों इसके ऊपर डिपेंडेंट है. That is amount of heat which is added as well as at what temperature it is added. Okay, so based on this, we will understand the next concept that is called as the entropy and the spontaneity. Okay, and this will give rise to the second law of thermodynamics. जैसे मैंने आपको कल बताया था. Okay, so that in this topic we will have to study about the second law of thermodynamics. So change in entropy, it is purely depends on the amount of heat into the system, that is Q reversible. Okay, how much amount of heat which is added into the system reversibly and at what temperature it is added. So based on this we'll see entropy and spontaneity. Entropy and spontaneity. Entropy and spontaneity. Spontaneity. So we'll see what is the meaning of entropy and spontaneity. Okay, so look at the following examples. So we'll see some examples and what is happening in these examples. Based on that we'll try to understand the example. Very first example we'll see entropy increases when ice melt above 0 degrees Celsius. Okay, so entropy is increases, we have seen entropy is increases, entropy increases when ice melts, when ice it melts above 0 degrees Celsius, बराबर है, above 0 degrees Celsius. Whenever we are increasing the temperature of ice, okay, above 0 degrees Celsius, what happens, the disorderedness is increased. This disorderedness increase because of the phase change also. Okay, phase change हो रहा है, that is it is converting from solid to liquid phase because of addition of heat. Okay, because of addition of heat. Okay, we are adding more than 0 degree Celsius temperature and water vaporize at 100 degree Celsius. Okay, और दूसरा example अगर लेते हैं हम लोग, water get vaporize, it get vaporize at 100 degree Celsius. Water get vaporized at 100 degree Celsius. बराबर है. वाटर क्या होता है, वेपर, वेपर में कन्वर्ट होना स्टार्ट करता है, बराबर है. मींस व्हाट, वाटर विल स्टार्ट कन्वर्टिंग फ्रॉम लिक्विड टू gaseous phase at 100 degree Celsius at its boiling temperature. So both are spontaneous process, both are spontaneous process, that is ice melts and water gets vaporized. These are both are spontaneous process. Okay, both are spontaneous, both are spontaneous process. You know what is the meaning of spontaneous process, it is an irreversible process. Okay, that, okay, the process is irreversible. The when we add some amount of heat, that we are increasing the temperature more than 0 degree Celsius, तब definitely ice क्या हो जाएगा, melt होगा. Okay, and when the temperature once again when it increase beyond 100 degrees Celsius, the water starts vaporizing at 100 degrees Celsius, and okay, and it will vaporize. So both are the spontaneous or irreversible process, we can say. Consider the spontaneous reaction at room temperature. Okay, so in second case, we'll consider a reaction between a spontaneous reaction at room temperature, a spontaneous reaction. So spontaneous reaction at room temperature, and this is given by twice H2O2, 2 moles of H2O2 in a liquid state. Okay, it is getting decomposed into twice H2O in its liquid state, plus O2 in a gaseous state, oxygen in a gaseous state, and for this the change in entropy is positive. Change in entropy is 126 joule per Kelvin. Okay, we know what is the unit of delta S. Change in entropy is 126 plus 126 joules per Kelvin. Okay, so entropy increases ड्यू टू द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ O2 गैस. सो आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हो क्या हो रहा है. इट इज इन लिक्विड फेज. This complete molecule, that is 2 moles of H2O2, it is in a liquid state, but it is converted into H2O liquid state as well as oxygen gaseous state. What will happen to this? The disorderness will increase. And due to this randomness, due to this increase in a randomness, due to this increase in its disorderness, what has happened to entropy? क्या हुआ entropy को? Entropy has also increased. Okay, entropy आप देख सकते हो, delta S is equals to positive 126 joules per Kelvin. Okay, so increase in entropy for this particular case, spontaneous reaction. Okay, the reaction is what? Spontaneous reaction. Okay, so entropy increases due to formation of this O2 gas. So from this example, it is very clear that entropy of system is increases in a spontaneous process. समझ में आ रहा है ना? इससे क्या समझ? What we can conclude, that entropy is increases in a spontaneous reaction. Okay, that is our conclusion. Okay, so consider the reaction. The next reaction, that is twice H2, 2 moles of H2 in a gaseous state. Okay, plus O2 in a gaseous state, and it will convert into twice H2O in a liquid. So for that, value is 327. Okay, delta S is 327, that is joules per Kelvin, that is minus. Okay, look at this right now. For this reaction, the enthalpy of a system, it is decreases. Enthalpy of system, what is happening? It is decreasing. It is converted into this gas. आप देख सकते हो यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, गैसियस फेज में है. इट इज नाउ कन्वर्टेड इनटू लिक्विड फेज. इट इज इन गैसियस फेज, it is now converted into liquid phase. Initially it was in a liquid phase, it is converted into gaseous phase. That's why the randomness has increased. And initially it is in a gaseous phase, now it has converted into liquid. So have a look at this value of delta S. Change in entropy क्या होगी? Decrease होगी, because the randomness has decreased. पहले वो gaseous phase में था, अभी वो क्या हो गया? Liquid phase में आ गया. And due to which the randomness in the system has decreased. Decrease in a entropy. So this will give rise to a second law of thermodynamics. Okay, so we'll see what is a second law of thermodynamics. Okay, so today we'll see what is the second law of thermodynamics. So second law of thermodynamics, okay, as we have studied about the entropy, so it is related with the entropy. Okay, वो किससे related है? Entropy से related है. Okay, so entropy of the system and the surroundings से related है. So we'll see what is that. Second law of thermodynamics. So second law of thermodynamics. So what was the first law? That is energy neither created what? Simply it is transferring from one form to another form, and based on that we had written. Okay, हम लोगों ने equation लिखा था. Okay, mathematical expression formula लिखा था. So now we'll see second law of thermodynamics. Okay, it states that the total entropy of a system and surrounding. Okay, that is what a entropy, total entropy of system, system and surrounding. Total entropy of system and surrounding, it will increase in a spontaneous process. Okay, it will increases, it is increases in spontaneous process, increases in a spontaneous process. Okay, so how it is that, we'll see once again. Second law of thermodynamics says that, this is the statement of second law of thermodynamics. What is the statement? That is a, it states that total entropy of a system and a surrounding. So we know that system plus surrounding is a universe. Okay, so total entropy of system and total entropy of the surrounding. Okay, means addition of entropy of system and surrounding, it is increases in a spontaneous process. वो क्या होता है, इंक्रीज होता है, वो क्या होता है, इंक्रीज होता है किस प्रोसेस में, स्पॉन्टेनियस प्रोसेस में. ओके, increases in a spontaneous process. So we can represent, okay, so if the process is a spontaneous, so delta S, that is change in entropy, that is total change in entropy, will be equals to change in entropy of the system plus change in, that is delta S, change in entropy of the surrounding. And we had already defined just now that total entropy of the system and the surrounding is increases. Okay, in which process, in a spontaneous process, in a spontaneous process. इसका मीनिंग क्या है, अगर ये इंक्रीज होगा तो ये क्या रहेगा, it will be greater than zero. Okay, so delta S total will be greater than zero. Okay, delta S total will be greater than zero. What is the meaning of delta S total? Delta S total change in a total entropy is due to change in entropy of system plus change in entropy of the surrounding. And for a spontaneous process, it will be greater than zero. Spontaneous process के लिए ये क्या रहेगा, greater than zero. We'll see with the help of the reaction. Okay, if twice 2 moles of H2 in a gaseous state, okay, when it is combines to with oxygen, that is O2 in a gaseous state, gives rise to a twice H2O, in a liquid state. And for this, the delta S, okay, for this the value of delta S, will write what is the value of change in entropy of a system. Change in entropy is minus 327. Okay, that is joule per Kelvin. Okay, and the second value is about the change in enthalpy. So delta H they have given here minus 572 kilojoule, and both at, okay, these both are at 298. Okay, so at 298 Kelvin temperature में दिया हुआ है. So we have given one reaction. Okay, we have been given one reaction, that is twice H2, 2 moles of H2 gas plus 1 mole of O2 gas combines, it is forming twice H2O. Okay, and for this there is a decrease in a entropy of the system. There is what, decrease in the entropy of system. अभी decrease in entropy of system आप correlate कर सकते हो, gaseous phase is just now changing into the liquid phase. Okay, अभी just लिखा था हम लोगों ने ये वाला reaction, that gaseous phase is changing into liquid phase. The randomness is decrease, randomness decrease हो रहा है, वो randomness decrease होने के कारण, disorderness decrease होने के कारण change in entropy भी क्या हो रहा है, decrease हो रहा है, वो negative में है. Okay, and the change in enthalpy delta H is also in negative, minus 572. Okay, minus 572 kilojoule. Okay, and both these values are at temperature at 298 Kelvin. 298 Kelvin temperature means what? At 25 degree Celsius. So to find out del S total, now we have written the equation, that is delta S total is equals to delta S system and delta S total change in entropy of complete total is equals to change in entropy of system plus change in entropy of the surrounding. But for a spontaneous process, it is greater than zero. It is what? Greater than zero. And just now we have written that this process is a spontaneous process. ये process कौन सी है? Spontaneous process है. So now we will check whether we are getting value of change in entropy, वो हमें greater than zero मिल रही है या नहीं, वो check करेंगे हम लोग. Okay. So to find out the del S total, we know that delta H, okay, delta H हमें पता है. So to find out del S total, we need to know delta S of the surrounding. बराबर है? Change in entropy, okay, change in entropy of the surrounding हमें पता होनी चाहिए. अभी ये देखो, look at this value, all of you look at this value. What this value signifies? ये value क्या बताता है हमें? This is a change in entropy. This is what? Change in entropy. ये system की है या surrounding की है? तो ये समझ में आना चाहिए आप लोगों को. So this is what? This is a delta S is for a system. ये किसका है? System का है. जो भी हम लोग लिखते हैं change in enthalpy right side में for a thermochemical reaction, that is for that reaction, that is for that system. Okay, वो उसके लिए होता है. समझ में आया ना? वो surrounding के लिए नहीं होता है. Okay, so this delta S is equals to minus 327 joule per Kelvin. This value is for change in entropy of the system. System में यानी change in entropy of the reaction. Reaction में change in entropy क्या हो रहा है? That is a delta S of the system. ये हमें मिल गया है. Right now we want what is the value of change in entropy of the surrounding. अगर ये हमें मिल जाता है, so we will add these two values and we will find out delta S total whether it is coming greater than zero or not. Okay, so we'll check it. So how we will check it? So what we are saying here, when we are written this equation, when we have written this quantity, change in entropy of a system is equals to minus 327 joule per Kelvin. Okay, now focus on this delta H. क्या है ये delta H? Change in enthalpy. Change in enthalpy, that is in terms of kilojoule. That is a change in amount of heat. बराबर है ना? Change in amount of heat. आप देखो यहाँ पे symbol क्या है, यहाँ पे sign क्या है? Minus. What this signify? This signifies that the amount of heat is rejected from the system. System में से heat क्या हो रही है? Reject हो रही है. कितनी amount of heat reject हो रही है? So that is change in enthalpy. Change in enthalpy, it is signifying that the amount of heat that is rejecting from the system. Okay, so यहाँ पे मैं लिखता हूँ, it is what? It is the amount of heat. It is what? Amount of heat which is rejected or released to the surrounding. Okay, released to the surrounding. Okay, this is released to the surrounding. और अगर हमें पता है कि इतनी amount of heat, that is delta H amount of heat is released to the supposed surrounding, तो वो हीट कौन गेन करेगा? डेफिनेटली दैट हीट विल बी गेन बाय द सराउंडिंग. सिस्टम ने जो हीट रिलीज किया किसको? सराउंडिंग को. अभी वो सराउंडिंग क्या करेगा? सराउंडिंग विल एब्सॉर्ब दैट अमाउंट ऑफ हीट. ओके, सो हाउ वी कैन कोरिलेट दिस? द सेम अमाउंट ऑफ हीट विल बी नाउ एब्सॉर्ब बाय द सराउंडिंग. तो मैं यहाँ पे लिखता हूँ, so when this amount of heat is released to the surrounding, okay, so the same amount, which amount? This amount, same amount of heat will be absorbed. This will be absorbed by surrounding. This will be absorbed by the surrounding. Okay, this will be absorbed by the surrounding. And when it will absorb heat, उसका साइन कन्वेंशन क्या हो जाएगा? साइन कन्वेंशन क्या हो जाएगा? पॉजिटिव हो जाएगा. एंड दिस 572 किलो जूल अमाउंट ऑफ हीट दैट विल बी व्हाट? एब्सॉर्ब बाय द सराउंडिंग. ओके, अभी हमें पता है कि surrounding how much amount of heat is it is absorbing from the system. So based on that we will calculate how much amount of change in entropy, okay, change in entropy in a surrounding that will take place. So how we can calculate? So we can calculate now delta, okay, change in entropy of the surrounding. Okay, देखो हम लोगों ने equation लिखा हुआ है, that is entropy change is equals to what? Q upon T. बराबर है ना? Q upon T हमें पता है at what temperature? At 298 Kelvin temperature, this amount of heat is released by the system to the surrounding, and the same amount of heat is absorbed by a surrounding from a system. Okay, system से उसने उतनी amount of heat absorb कर लिया, क्योंकि हमें पता है law. Okay, that is what energy is what transferring continuously. तो इसने ट्रांसफर किया सिस्टम ने, तो किसने absorb कर लिया? सराउंडिंग ने absorb कर लिया. तो अभी हमें पता है, हमें क्वांटिटी पता है that this much, that is this much amount of heat, Q reversible amount of heat is absorbed by the surrounding at what temperature? At 298 Kelvin temperature. So how we can write change in entropy of the surrounding will be now equals to, that is Q reversible divided by temperature. Okay, हमें equation पता है. So what is the value of Q reversible? That is 572 kilojoule divided by what is the temperature? टेम्परेचर इज 298 दिया हुआ है, 298 केल्विन टेम्परेचर. समझ में आया कैसे निकाला था हम लोगों ने? दैट इज डेल्टा एस, चेंज इन एंट्रोपी फॉर अ सराउंडिंग. चेंज इन एंट्रोपी ऑफ द सराउंडिंग वी कैन कैलकुलेट इफ वी नो हाउ मच अमाउंट ऑफ क्यू is added to the surrounding. Surrounding में कितनी amount of heat add हो रही है? तो 500, this is plus 572 plus 572 amount of किलोजूल. तो ये देखो वैल्यू किस में है? किलोजूल में. थोड़ा सा इसको कन्वर्ट करना पड़ेगा जूल्स में, क्योंकि हमारे पास जो यूनिट जो वैल्यू है वो जूल्स पर केल्विन में है, तो उसको हम लोग चेंज करते हैं. 572 इंटू क्या हो जाएगा? 10⁻³ हो जाएगा, बराबर है ना, जूल में. ओके, किलो का मीनिंग होता है 10⁻³ दैट इज 1000 डिवाइडेड बाय दिस इज 298 केल्विन. तो देखो यूनिट आ गया जूल्स पर केल्विन. ओके, सो व्हेन यू विल सॉल्व दिस यू विल गेट आंसर. Okay, delta S for a surrounding. Now I will write in a very short form. Delta S for a surrounding, I will get value that is 1919. Okay, उसको solve करने के बाद इसका आंसर आ रहा है 1919, that is joule per Kelvin. And I have got the value of delta S of the surrounding. Okay, अभी देखो हमारे पास ये वैल्यू है change in entropy of the surrounding, and we have the value of change in entropy of the system. This is nothing but change in entropy of the system. So now we will take this equation, that is delta S, change in entropy, that is total change in entropy is equals to delta S, change in entropy of the system, plus change in entropy of the surrounding, and we will write delta S of the system is minus 327 joules per Kelvin. Okay, वो minus में है. Okay, and plus the value is delta S of the surrounding is 1919 joules per Kelvin. So when you will solve this, the answer will come, that is plus में आएगा ये. Okay, so the answer is 1592. Okay, 1592, that is joules per Kelvin. Okay, आप देख सकते हो, that is this is the value of change in total entropy, and you can now observe that it is satisfying the condition. It is satisfying the condition what? The change in entropy. Okay, that is the total entropy of the system and surrounding it increases in a spontaneous process, that it is greater than 0. बराबर है ना? Greater than 0 है. No, now it is satisfying this condition. So the reaction is a spontaneous reaction. Okay, so आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे change in total entropy is coming greater than 0. Okay, which is greater than 0. So the reaction is a spontaneous reaction. It follows that, okay, it also follows that to decide a spontaneity of a reaction, we need to consider the entropy of system and a surrounding. So have you understood? To consider the spontaneity, okay, to consider the spontaneity of any process, spontaneity of any reaction, हमें क्या पता चाहिए? हमें क्या कौन सी quantity चाहिए? We need to know, we must know change in entropy of the system and change in entropy of the surrounding. Based on that, we can say that if these values, okay, if this value, if their addition, that is change in entropy of a total, okay, change in total entropy, if it is coming greater than 0, then we can say that the process, the reaction is a spontaneous reaction. The process is a spontaneous process. Okay, so based on this, we can understand. So the total entropy is increases. Okay, हमें पता है कि total entropy increase होती है, okay, for a spontaneous process. And finally after some time, okay, finally after some time maybe it will acquire equilibrium condition. What will happen? It will acquire a equilibrium condition. So the equilibrium condition, that is corresponds to a maximum total entropy. So what is the equilibrium condition here right now? Now we'll define equilibrium condition. Equilibrium condition. So the equilibrium condition corresponds to a maximum total entropy, that is the total entropy change. Okay, that is the total entropy change that will be equals to zero. Okay, so change in a entropy, change in a total entropy, change in a total entropy will be equals to zero. Okay, तो अभी आप देखो यहाँ पे change in entropy is what? Right now it is greater than zero, but the condition at which the change in a total entropy is equals to zero, and this is called as at equilibrium condition. At equilibrium condition. What is the meaning of equilibrium condition? That is the total entropy change where it is zero. जहाँ पे एंट्रोपी चेंज जो है, ओके, सिस्टम और सराउंडिंग का जो एंट्रोपी चेंज है, दैट इज डेल एस टोटल व्हेन इट इज कमिंग जीरो. जब ये क्या हो रहा है? जब ये जीरो आ रहा है, जीरो आ रहा है मीन्स व्हाट? कौन सी कंडीशन पे आएगा? एट इक्विलिब्रियम कंडीशन. ओके, so that will be equals to zero. So based on this, now we will define the three conditions. Okay, now we'll define the three conditions that when this delta S total will be zero, when this delta S will be less. Okay, so we have just now we have seen that delta S total change in entropy, okay, is greater than zero. Okay, greater than zero. कौन से इसके लिए मिला हमें? For the spontaneous process. Okay, for a spontaneous process, or a spontaneous process. Okay, so just now we have seen in case of the example H2 and वो हमने example देखा था. Okay, so H2 and oxygen का O2 का to form a H2 in liquid. Okay, spontaneous process. So delta S total will be greater than zero. The process is spontaneous. Okay, the process will be spontaneous process. When the delta S, this is the first condition. Second condition, what we can say? When change in a total entropy, change in entropy, if it is less than zero, ये less than zero कब आएगा? For non spontaneous process. For non spontaneous process. Non spontaneous process के लिए वो क्या होगा? Non spontaneous process. Okay, and the third condition just now we have defined. Okay, that is change in a total entropy, change in a total entropy when it will become zero at equilibrium condition. Okay, at equilibrium condition, at equilibrium. Okay, इसका meaning क्या होता है? Equilibrium condition, at equilibrium condition. So these are the three cases. Okay, we can conclude from this particular topic. बराबर है ना? हम लोग क्या conclude कर सकते हैं? Whenever we know that change in entropy, change in a total entropy, जब ये ज्यादा होती है, when it is greater than zero, we define the process as a spontaneous process. We define the process as a irreversible process. We define the process as a irreversible process. Process क्या है? Irreversible process है. When change in, when total that is change in entropy, total change in entropy for a non spontaneous process is less than zero. Okay, so that time we can say that this may be the reversible process. Okay, and at equilibrium condition, okay, when it is in equilibrium condition, that time the total change in entropy will be equals to zero. Okay, so this is the concept of entropy. Okay, and entropy change. Okay.